Right now, you are somewhere in the middle of about 4,000 weeks. Birth to your last day, if you reach 80, lands close to 4,000 of them. The writer Oliver Burkeman ran this math in 2021, and the number sticks because it sounds so small. You have probably spent more of it than you would guess. Let me walk you through where those weeks actually go. Start with sleep. You spend close to a third of your life asleep. Across 80 years, that is around 26 years, somewhere near 1,300 weeks. Gone before you decide a single thing. Your first 18 years take about 900 weeks. The earliest ones leave no trace at all. Your brain cannot store lasting memories until around age 3 or 4, so the opening weeks of your life are a blank page before the story starts. Then there is work. The average person clocks around 90,000 hours on the job across a lifetime. Counted as plain time, that runs past 500 weeks, at a desk, on a shift, in a meeting. Getting to that work has its own bill. Drivers in the United States average close to 27 minutes each way. 40 years of that, twice a day, adds up to close to 50 weeks in traffic. Screens take a heavy share. Studies report the average adult now spends over 3 hours a day on a phone. Carried across your adult years, that totals over 400 weeks of scrolling. Eating takes its hours too. Errands, laundry, dishes, waiting rooms, the line for coffee, small, forgettable, easy to ignore, and everyone is taken from the 4,000. So run the numbers. Sleep alone takes 1,300. Childhood you cannot recall removes a few hundred more. Work claims 500, commuting another 50. Phones add 400. If you are 30 as you watch this, you have lived more than 1,500 weeks, and not one of them is coming back. What stays is far smaller than 4,000. The weeks that are fully yours, awake, present, free to spend how you choose, might land closer to 1,000. Around 1,000 mornings that truly belong to you. Now the count includes you. You never see the most important weeks coming. There is a last week you carry your kid before they grow too big to lift. One day a parent picks up the phone for the final time, and no one circles the date. Somewhere there is a final, ordinary Tuesday with someone you love, and it looks like all the others, so it slips by without a goodbye. In 2014, the writer Tim Urban drew a whole human life as a grid, one tiny box for every week, 90 years laid across a single page. People looked at it and fell silent, because the boxes already colored in outnumbered the empty ones, and the empty ones were fewer than they hoped. There is one more effect to add. A week felt huge when you were 5, a large share of everything you had lived. The same week at 40 is gone by the afternoon. By that math, the felt middle of your life arrives long before the calendar agrees. The 4,000 can do more than frighten you. Hold one ordinary week as a real piece of something that runs out, and you start spending it with your eyes open. You cannot add boxes to the grid. You decide what goes inside the ones still empty. So before this week is over, claim one box. The afternoon you keep postponing. That call you keep meaning to make. One walk, one dinner, one conversation spent on purpose. Do that often enough, and the countdown quietly turns back into a life. Tell me in the comments, how many of your 4,000 weeks have you already lived? And what will you do with this one?